video, I'm gonna tell you guys everything about the Poppy Playtime 3 here that will come on mobile, and it means that the Poppy Subject 3 will come on mobile. So I have also some news and the releasing month. So now we will start. So today it says the Poppy Playtime 3 is expected to be released on mobile in early 2024. Once it's available on Android and iOS, you will be able to purchase it from the respective app stores. The price has not been revealed yet, but it will probably cost the same as subject to USD. $4.99, which means that $5. So it means that the Poppy Playtime Subject 3 will be released on mobile in early 2024 in next year. But the thing is that it will cost for $4.99, like I said, $5. It means so we can purchase on any app store and Google Play. So it will be the same price as a substitute. So it means that the Poppy Playtime it will have will get the game on the mobile. So next is this. So it says here has in a series stories, books, movies, TV shows, and so on. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end. A year is the same way. It has a beginning, then Feb, March, April, a middle way, May, June, July, August, and an end, October, November, December. Early in a year refers to any month between January and April. So it means that what we are talking about is the early. It's because the early year is because that the developer has announced and by saying that the mobile will release in early 2024. So it means that the month will be is in an early year of 2024 is between January and April. So by saying that is that starting on January we'll have more news about the mobile from a developer and another account named News Playtime on Twitter, but you have to wait, but because they were posted on Twitter at any time, so we don't know what kind of news it will be. So all we know is the Poppy Playtime Subject 3 gameplay will come soon. So next is this one. So this is a Super Horror Pro post from C Brand page that he said that the broadcast update on crashed out in the process of switching to Unreal Engine 5. Visuals already looking a bit better in UE 5. New release aiming for Q1 2024. Currently in talks with an talented modeler animator to work on characters. So it means that before we go to the Unreal Engine 5, first we're talking about the animator to work on the character. It means that the animator for the game they are going to work on the character first. For the Subject 3's gameplay, that we will see new characters in the gameplay. So we don't know who will come. So comment below, do you think which any characters, who's your favorite, and comment below which the character will come in a gameplay. But it depends on the developer, because he will add any characters in the animator. So it means that the character will come also in a subject we can play some of them from the animator. So back to the releasing. So when he said Super Hero Pro, when he says in process of switching to Unreal Engine 5, there's a video for the Abraham page. He said that Bobby Playtime Subject 3 will use the Unreal Engine 5. It means that the Bobby Playtime and Subject 2, they are used in the same Unreal Engine. So for the Subject 3 were used in Unreal Engine 5, but I will tell you why. Because when it were used in Unreal Engine 5, it has an releasing for the month. So it means that for the UE5, the Subject 3 game will be used on Unreal Engine 5 for the games UE is 5. So after here, there's a video by Abraham page. He said that the Subject 3 will use the Unreal Engine 5, but I'll tell you why after that. It's because that the Super Hero Pro, it was posted from Ethan. That's why he says that Unreal Engine 5 on Super Hero Twitter. So it means that we will go to the video and we will hear what those Ethan said about the Poppy Playtime Chapter 3.
Chapter 3 is going to be the first chapter that will use Unreal Engine 5.
Yep, so that's right. So that is why that the Super Hero Pro was posted from the Ethan Superman page by saying that in the process of switching to Unreal Engine 5, it means that it is the game for the Poppy Playtime Subject 3 will use the Unreal Engine 5 from a developer, her cycle. So even when the game comes. So now he said that the new release is aiming for Q1 2024. It means because like when we said that when the Poppy Playtime Subject 3 will come and release on mobile in early 2024 by the developer, it means that that the Super Hero Pro has the releasing month in Q1 2024. So it means because for the developer it has them in early 2024 is January and April. So but for the Super Hero Pro it is different. So this is why he says that the new release is aiming on a Q1 2024. So here's why. So that's why for the Q1 in 2024 is January and March. So from the developer in early 2024 is January and April. From Super Hero Pro is Q1 2024. It is between January and March. So it means that, like I said, starting on January, we'll have more news about the Poppy Playtime Subject 3 will be on the mobile, but it will be an news for the mobile development. And also on March, I think March is the month of the gameplay trailer will come. We don't know. And on April, I think is where we might finally the game will release announced in April in the 2024. So it means that the month of January, this will start to have news from the developer or about the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 for the mobile development. This we might start to have some news from it starting in January and March. It will be the different type of news for the game and the mobile releasing and the development. And once we have all of them, starting in April, we will have a game release and finally we will play on April. So now, all I have is this one. So, when it says Bobby Playtime will be released on PC in winter 2023. However, this will vary for players hoping to get the game on mobile as there is a downtime of a few months before a mobile port is developed and launched. So it means that the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 will release on PC on the winter time in 2023, but in the winter time is that the PC will release in December 2021 because they were December 2021. This is where the winter started. Was like the one I posted on my past video, and by saying also that hoping to get the game on mobile, it means that the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 is going to have a going to get the the game on mobile from the developer, and then also there will be on the mobile for the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 for Android and iOS. So now it says before mobile port is developed and launched. So it means that because we have a month, so starting in January is the starting month is where we might see and heard news for the mobile development from the developer, and the same thing with news Playtime that you will see them posting on Twitter at any time. So the January is where it might start to have news for the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 for mobile, and for the March will have also news about the I don't know which kind of news we'll have in March, but you'll see it on Twitter from them. So on April, I think that we might play the game on the April. So I think it means that I think the month for the gameplay trailer will come in March, around March. So it means that when the Bobby Playtime starting next year, Bobby Playtime Chapter 3, because just now for the gameplay trailer that says it will come soon. So that's why I think the starting in January will have the mobile development and news for the Bobby Playtime Chapter 3 from a developer and news Playtime on Twitter. And March, I think we will have the gameplay trailer, and on April, I think this is where we must start to play the game. So all we have is the month, but there's no date yet to reveal it. but we are still waiting. So now they are working on the game for the public playtime subject 3. So once the public playtime has released for the PC in winter time 2023 on this year, on December 21, so once it's already have done, it means that we have news for the public playtime subject 3 from a developer in the next year, starting in January. And then I think we will have the gameplay trailer on March, and then we will gonna start to play the game on April. So I think this where my the public playtime on mobile developed and launched will be in April on Steam. Even Google Play, App Store, wherever we can play. So, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the button and comment below that you want more this kind of content of video. And I'll see you guys on another video.